she's okay. Where is it? Recording? Okay, I'm recording the session, and let me where's this share screen here? This one. Oh god, what's happening? Screen one. Okay. All right, so let's go straight to what we have. So first thing first, our focus should be on academic writing. It's just, I'm going straight to the point. First thing you need to learn within the first 2 weeks of coming here is your academic writing. I know that most of us came from Africa. I'm a Nigerian, and I believe that many of us are Nigerians. So we are not used to academic writing. Even though it's not compulsory that you attend the various sessions, it's not mandatory, it's at your own will. But I bet you that if you don't pay attention to academic writing, you are not going to make good scores in your program. Are you guys hearing me? Am I mute?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we have.
We can hear you.
All right. Okay. So if you neglect your academic writing is not something we are used to back in our home country, back in Nigeria, where we're not used to essay writing. So most of the exams are going to be essays, and it's not just anyhow essay. It's writing in academic way. So that is the first thing. Within these first 2 weeks, as much as they are doing other programs, focus on getting to understand how to paraphrase well, how to do your summarizing, your essay structure, and understand plagiarism. The second focus should be, your second focus after understanding academic writing should be your referencing. Here, even though you can use some other tools, okay, but the commonest one that you will see in all the library computers here is your EndNote. So your second focus within these first 2 weeks, or within the first 4 weeks of being an MPH student, to learn how to use your EndNote for references. Start now to practice it. Then understand your Turnitin, how to use Turnitin to check for your plagiarism. Then the third skill you need to grab is library skills, how to retrieve articles from journals, how to use different keywords to do a search. It's not Google a Google search. I mean, to search in databases, various databases, such as PubMed, such as Scopus, Medline, and others. So we'll look at those things later. So once you have grabbed these 3 skills, under academic writing, like remember we said paraphrasing, summarizing, essay structure, understanding plagiarism. Then under academic writing, you have critical reading and critical writing. These are the very, very important skills that we must master within the first 1 month. So that I believe that by God's grace, if I'm still around within the first 1 month, everybody should be able to be comfortable with this if you focus on this, so that you not waste your time. There's no time. Then the next thing you need to know is understanding how to navigate to your canvas and through the portal. There are many things in that portal, of which under Canvas, there are 3 major areas that you need to look out for. There's a link that's called library. there's a language center, and there is career and employability services. These are the three most important things you need to understand. So all these things are under Canvas. Then in the under the assessing the school portal, there are also important areas that you need to know, like the IT section and the printing, photocopying, and then how to retrieve your books from the library. So within the first 1 month, you are supposed to ask questions, know how to borrow books from the library, know how to come into the library, use the computer, log in into your school portal, search for books that deals with your department, that's public health books. Go to the floor 2 or floor 1 and retrieve those books, and then know how to return the books. These are important skills, so that I'm just telling you on time, so that you will not say after 3 months, maybe by the third month towards the exam, you now start running around. Then you need to know as early as possible. Though even though in our own time these things were not emphasized, because nobody really, I don't know, they didn't really give us an orientation the way we are giving it, the way that we're doing it now. So most times, in the way we communicate in Africa is actually different. Here, once they send you an email, is also the same thing as they have told you, and they may not tell you again. You will not get that email again. So if you see an email for a workshop, don't hope to get a reminder. If you don't open that email and maybe sign up and register your account, you are done. Nobody's going to call you for a workshop. So pay attention to the school email and make sure you follow up on any email you see. So I'm going to minimize my screen now, and then we'll go straight to the portal. So first thing, with any computer that you are in, you just if you want to access the school portal, you just type portal.bradford.ac.uk, and any computer that you are in. That's the link to access the school portal from anywhere. You're using from your laptop, or even when you log into the library systems. That's the link for the portal. So that's our starting point. So let's go straight to the portal. So I'm using my account for this tutorial because there are some things I would like to show you that may not be in your own canvas for now. So under the school portal, the first thing you need to know is, hello? Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go on.
All right.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, so under the school portal, the first thing you need to know is how to access your canvas. This is the canvas. This portal is it has everything inside it. So from the portal, you go straight to your canvas. So the canvas is only for your learning materials. Okay, the canvas is only for your learning materials. So these are the things that you guys will be. These are most likely, I don't know, but it depends. It should be the same, almost the same topics, I think. But these are the courses. This is research, introduction to public health, social policy, epidemiology, health needs assessments, and working with communities. So I think these five, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These five are mandatory. While this we have one optional module that you can choose. So this last one might be different for different people. Okay. So, but right now your canvas is only showing 1, 2, 3. It's only showing health studies, language center and support classes, and mandatory e-learning module. So when you log into your canvas, number one, you click on the mandatory e-learning modules. Try to complete this course within this week. So did you see that here? It says, please complete this within 4 weeks. So within the first four weeks of your stay as a student, You're supposed to complete these 3 courses. There is no marks attached to it, but it's mandatory that you complete them. So far as you have access to the portal, it is assumed that you already know everything here. So even if nobody shows you, nobody is responsible for to you. You are supposed to click the links and ask questions. So let's go straight to the first one, the mandatory e-learning modules. You click here to start the course. It's a course on plagiarism. So plagiarism is a crime here. You don't copy from Google or copy somebody's article and paste it in your essay. You'll be expelled from the school and you lose your admission. It's a very serious crime. So that is why you need to focus on academic writing so that you will learn how to paraphrase, so that you will not go and be copying things one-on-one. So the course is simple, just go through it and then take the little quiz that is there. There is no mark for it, but in case any...
What is not plagiarism?
Okay,
You can use
so
other people's work for your course as long as you make it clear that you did not
let me go
create
straight
it.
to the next one. So that is academic integrity. This is on information security and harassment course. Just make sure you do it within the first 4 weeks, as is stated here. So that's the first thing. Then the second thing in your canvas, you come back to your dashboard. It's your dashboard here. The next important thing you need to focus on is, see this link, language center support classes. Don't joke with it. This particular one here now. In fact, for your first 4 weeks, I advise you spend time, try and go through the course at least for once. This one here, this particular one, academic English support. This one is not compulsory. If you want to learn other languages, French and other ones, German, other, they are free. You can check out the link and register for the course, but it's not mandatory. I started it, but I couldn't finish because of the workload. The workload was much. Okay, so let me open this. So my emphasis is on academic writing. That is just what I want to stress. And that is what's affected some of us, not said. So I pray that after this tutorial, you will not struggle in your academic writing, your essay writing. So when you open your academic writing, I would like you to go to this link, focus on this one, this one that says academic writing, this first one. Here, you click on it. Now, completing this course may take you 1 week, 2 weeks, depending on how fast you are. Okay, so now just be following the links. Now, look at these are the materials from previous classes. Can you see? Understanding how to shape your essay title, understanding your academic voice, the author's voice. These are the things that will be scored when you are writing your essay. These are the things that they'll be looking at when they are marking. So essay writing is not you don't write it anyhow. So there's a structure to it. So try and open these links and go through them one by one. Now, before the courses will start, before you start your courses, this is what you're supposed to focus on now. Focus on going through all these things, at least read them once. Like this one, if I open this one, this is week one. Okay. So you just download the handouts and then follow through to have a little understanding on what academic writing is all about. So I believe the school will still organize academic writing for everybody, but it's not compulsory. So what if I'm to advise you, please take it as a compulsory thing until at least you write your first semester essays and submit, so that by that time you have mastered how to write an essay. So in writing your essay, the essay title, the author voice, how you paraphrase, how you write your conclusion is important. Yes, that's how you write your introduction. There's a way to write introduction. There's a way to write conclusion. There is a thesis statement. Under essay structure, there's what's called cohesion. There's what's called flow. Cohesion means that your essay, each paragraph is centered around one topic. Each paragraph is centered around one topic. So if somebody reads your essay and the paragraphs are disjointed, you will get low marks, even though you are writing the correct information, but you still score low. So academic writing is important. Yeah. And there is language. Language, you have, there's academic language and there are non-academic language. So it's not everything that is not just the normal way we speak in English or some colloquial terms that we normally speak. You don't write them in essays. So that's what's called academic language, which you use in your essays. For example, in writing essay, you don't write in first person. You don't say I will do, or we. No, you rather use write in passive voice. That means A, B, C will be done. Instead of saying instead of saying I will do A, B, C, you say A, B, C, D will be done by. You understand? You change it to passive voice. So you're going to learn how to do your paraphrasing. There are ways to paraphrase. You're going to learn how to write in your own words. Then under author's voice, or this author's voice here, along with the reflective writing, they go together. So you're going to make your voice to be well known in your essay. What I mean by voice is, for example, if you are writing critically, okay, this is not the main story, but if you are writing an essay and if you are doing critical writing and you are saying that Mr. A that um, argued that let's say Mr. A argued that there is no light, and then Mr. B argued that even though there is light, having light has negative consequences. So you have shown two sides of the story. You have argued for a point and you have argued against a point. So in your essay, any points that you are making, you must make sure that you bring out the two sides. That means you bring out authors that says the advantages of what you are saying, and also bring out the authors that say the disadvantages of what you are of the point you're making. And then after that, you now bring out your academic voice, which is the author's voice. And that's where your reflective writing comes in. So you take a stand. So in your essay, if you're analyzing it, you have to see what is what are the various, what is the debate in the topic. So master's level is level 7 writing. Okay, so in level 7 writing, you're supposed to write critically. So write critically means if you say a point, maybe they're asking you what are the advantages of this. You say the advantages of this is this. That is just normal points like primary school writing. When you say advantages of using an electric vehicle is that it doesn't smoke, it doesn't produce smoke. Yes, that is just primary school or secondary school writing. Now at level 7, as a master level, we are not interested in just only you saying the points. We want you to, okay, if this is the point, I need to know how valid is that your point. I need to know the authors that argued for that said that in your saying. So you cannot make a point and without supporting it with an author. So if you make a point without supporting this, and because I know that wherever any point you make, somebody must have somewhere said it. So if you make a point and you don't support it, that means you are at risk of plagiarism. So plagiarism is not only when you copy and paste and cite. You can get an idea from somewhere and you refuse to reference it. And if you refuse to reference it, then that is plagiarism. You have stolen the idea from somebody. So if you say that electric vehicles are advantageous because they don't produce smoke, if that is your argument in your essay, then you must give me 3, 4 authors or 5 authors that said that point. to support your point. I need evidence. Then after that, the argument has to be balanced. You need to produce counter evidence to show me that there are other people that also said maybe, however, even though that electric vehicles do not produce smoke, but they also have a problem of lead, as they have they increase the toxicity of the possibility of lead poisoning because of its battery, because of the raw materials that are used in the production of the battery. So that is a counter argument. So it's all about argument. You argue, you counter argue. Then after you have counter argued, the last thing is the voice, the academic voice, your own voice. So what do you say as a person? So what sense can you make out of all these things? What can you say after hearing both sides? Then you have reflective writing. Reflective writing means, okay, so having seen the whole scenario, what are the implications for practice? What are the implications for policy? What are the implications at the national, local, and state level? So what does it mean? That is all about reflective writing. So remember, I said there is cohesion. That means each paragraph is saying the same thing. Paragraph one, paragraph two, paragraph one, everything in paragraph one is they are all centered around one particular topic. And everything in paragraph two are centered around one topic. Everything in paragraph three are centered around one topic. Then the summary summarizes the topic sentences of paragraph 1, 2, 3. Then introduction also summarizes what you'll be discussing in paragraph 1, 2, 3. So now, what is coherence? Coherence means the flow. That means that now between paragraph 1, how does paragraph 1 relate to paragraph 2? You can see coherence and unity. So if you are saying this is paragraph 1, then you want to introduce paragraph 2. How do you link paragraph 1 to paragraph 2? So you cannot just be talking maybe advantages of electric vehicles. You state the first one, then you now jump into the second one. There must be a way that the paragraph 1 relates to paragraph 2. So that is about coherence, making sure that it's flow in the structure from the introduction to the conclusion. You make sure that there is a logical flow. Paragraph 1 easily flows into paragraph 2, and paragraph 2 easily flows into paragraph 3, and then paragraph 3, and then the summary reflects the ideas of paragraph 1, 2, 3. And the introduction also states what you will discuss in paragraph 1, 2, 3. So that is all. So that is a style of writing which should be your focus. Okay, then what else again? Academic sources. So here we focus only on peer-reviewed journals. It's not just majorly Google Scholar is not normally recommended because you can get journals that are not peer-reviewed. So we recommend using a part of the school fees we paid is used for you to have access to a lot of databases. For example, if you open this place, you will see a lot of databases for health studies. So if you see here, you will see there are a lot of databases which we have access to, which on a normal day we may not have access to it, but because we are students, we have access to a lot of databases. Can you see? This is Medline, this CINA, this Embase, Cochrane. So there are lots. These are premium databases. So where you can search and get materials for your essays, peer-reviewed articles for your essays. Okay, so having said that, so I've stressed on this one. Don't neglect it. Don't neglect it. Okay, so let me go back home. Okay, so academic writing, I've stressed on this one in particular. Then in this one here, you have academic English workshops. They normally do workshops. So this was our own. So it is your duty to check these pages and see the links. Normally they do it on, I think on Wednesdays or so, once a week. once a week. So they have the one you do in the building, in the registration building, I think by 12 or so. Then they have another one that you do in a repeat of what was done online. Sometimes it's by 2, sometimes by 5. So you make effort to attend. Those things, they are the foundation of your successful essay writing, even though they are not mandatory. But I'm telling you, they are mandatory, indirectly mandatory for you to get a high score. So if you see all these things here, understanding common errors in academic writing. So there are a lot of paraphrasing skills, critical thinking and reading and writing. So you need to go through this material so that you'll be able to understand a lot about academic writing. So take note of the workshops. They will announce it to you. You get an email and they'll tell you how to register. Some of them are you register, some of them is a direct thing, while some you have to register first for you to have access. It's free. Okay, so I've talked about academic workshops. So in summary about your Canvas, first thing is focus on this academic English support. Look at your academic writing. Look at your academic workshop. Very important. And I think this one too, grammar, they have their own tutorials too. So yes, they can change the rooms sometimes in Hudson A3 building and Hudson D. So how to interpret all these buildings here? Like this one now is Hudson A304. So it means you get to Hudson A building, which is opposite Richmond building. You go to floor 3. You go to floor 3. That's 3. Then you see point here. Then in floor 3, when you reach for floor 3, you go to room 04. So that is what it means. So you can screenshot the screen, make out time to know where these buildings are. Because most of the things, they won't change the venues most likely. So get to know at least the name of the building, how to access the floors, because your lectures will be in one of these areas. Get to know the Chesham building, the Pemberton building. Get to at least, you can use this one to practice, find out where these places are, all these places, so that when they are given, when you're hearing, when you're announcing for lectures and stuff, you will not be confused. So use these times to find out where these buildings are and how to locate the lecture halls. Very, very important. Okay, some of the things are online. You can see the time, most times 4 to 5. Sometimes, yeah, they can repeat it 5 to 6. So it all depends on how your own will be. So follow up on these 3 areas. So I've highlighted, in summary, I've highlighted 3 areas under academic writing, under academic English support. First one is academic writing. Second one is the workshops, and third one is grammar. Very important. These other ones, if you like, you can attend. You can also book one-on-one appointments. If you're not a group kind of person, you can also book one-on-one appointment. You have the campus appointment and you have the online appointment. Just click on the links and you will see how to book it. Okay. So right now we are done with the program and there's no appointment for us. So, but when you guys start, there will be an appointment for you guys. So make use of the appointment. If you need one-on-one support, make use of it. It's also part of the school fees that we paid for. Make use of it. One-on-one appointment for academic English, and also you can also book one-on-one appointment for career advice. All right, so we're done with. Let me go back to the dashboard again. Is there anything again of forgetting? Okay, I think that's all. You don't need this one. Okay, so coming to the courses. When they upload your courses, your emphasis should be on how to get your lecture materials. So I'm going back to dashboard. Now, when they upload your courses, like this one, 2, 3, at least for now, you start with this one. When they upload, you just click on the course. Okay, if you want to join the Zoom session, Zoom is an online course. You have the link for Zoom here. If you click on Zoom here, okay, very important. If you click on Zoom here, you will see a link here. If you are using the library computer, you don't need to log in. But if you are not using the library computer, if you are using your personal computer, there will be a link here. When you click on that link, you will not be able to log in the normal way. I wish I can really demonstrate something like this, so that, because that's also another thing that we are struggling with in those days. So let me see if I can find any. I don't know because I'm using the library computer, so I won't be able to demonstrate it. But okay, let me just describe it, what it looks like. Let me just describe it so that so now when you log in from your personal laptop to the Zoom, can you guys see my screen? Hello?
Yeah, we're seeing it.
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Okay, so when I see my email, are you seeing what I'm highlighting now?
Yeah, I can see
All
that.
right. So
Yes.
okay, so when you are logging in from your personal computer, because you know Zoom, the Zoom that we are using is not the person. You are not using your personal Zoom. Oh, somebody's on the. Just a minute. Okay, it's like the person has been admitted. Okay. All right. So, I was saying something before. Okay, I was saying you save this when you want to log into your Zoom from personal laptop. There's a way to do it. I don't know how to. Can someone create a Zoom link and send to me so that just so I can demonstrate it so that it will be recorded? So if someone can create a Zoom link and send to me, to my email, just create a Zoom and share with me. So let's continue, but just save this one, save what you have on the screen. Okay, let me see. Oh, everything has been deleted. Okay, so these are previous lectures. Okay, so let me just continue. When that time comes, we'll do that one. So I was saying something. Oh, people are joining. Shall allow me to do. Okay, you can see my screen, right? Can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can see
Yes,
that.
we can.
All right, so
Yes.
this is Bradford-AC-UK. That is what you use. You don't log in directly because you'll be logging in from your personal Zoom from your phone. So when you click on I don't know, I can unless somebody shares a link to me now, I can demonstrate it, but as it is now I can't demonstrate. But just take note of this: is Bradford-AC-UK. That's the domain. That's the domain. That's the host also. Either domain or host is called domain. So you're using the normal login. You click on the lecture link, bring out a place for you to sign in with your email and password, but you're not going to use it because it is an official. You're using the school email. So you click on other options and select domain or host. You type in bradfordac.uk, then it will bring out a place for you to now enter your email and your school email and your school password. That's how to log in for your Zoom sessions. Okay, so just so that we take note of that. So, but just know it is Bradford-AC-UK. When that time comes, you understand better. All right, so let's go to the next stuff. So I was saying before, as I've shared Zoom, so another thing that you need that is important is your discussions. Sorry, let me see. Is it discussions? Okay, assignments. So when they upload when you come to assignments here, okay, they'll give you an essay plan. It doesn't have mark. It's just a draft, maybe 150 words on what you want to write. Okay, so what you have, what is called similarity checker. Under assignments, you have similarity checker. So that similarity checker is your plagiarism checker. That's your Turnitin. So you click on it. When you click on your Turnitin, you, as after writing your essay now, you click on new attempt. Okay, upload the essay that you have written. You now select it. Okay, and then upload it, and then give it some hours. It will bring out
I can't hear you.
I think his network has gone down.
He muted himself.
That must be an error. Please, we can't hear you.
Can somebody who has his contact reach out to him? He probably would not know that something like this is happening.
hello. Hello.
No, can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay, sorry. I think what happened is I joined 2 times with the browser and with the software. So one of them is muted and I didn't even know. So where did you guys miss me last? I beg. Where did you guys miss? Where did I stop on the presentation?
How to log in via Zoom?
No,
Okay.
the turning in
Turn
aspect.
it in.
Turn
Turn it
it
in.
in. So the turn it
Okay.
in, yeah.
All right. So let me share my screen. I hope the meeting is still showing recording, right? Yes, it's still being recorded. Okay, so I was saying I was talking about Turnitin. So I was saying when you come to your dashboard in your canvas here, so open any of the courses that you're doing, like this one, click on it. Okay, you see all these things, click on assignments here, assignments. So you click on similarity checker, that's your Turnitin. Then upload your essay, the essay that you have written, you upload it. And then after uploading it, you give it some time, maybe 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours. It will give you a report. This link will appear here. Then you click on submission details, and then you see your score. It's not good to have a very high score anyway. Even this one is a little bit high anyway, but let's see, 30%, below 30%. There is no cutoff in particular, but if they remove all the references, it's not supposed to be very high. Maybe 30%, 20%, 15 less. It shouldn't be so high like that. So let me look at this one. So you click on the score itself. Then the Turnitin framework will open. Okay, so it will highlight this. So now what you'll be looking at is where the Turnitin report have highlighted. So, but before that, you click on this filter here, and then select exclude biography and exclude quotations. Okay, so once you exclude these two things, you click on apply changes so that you will see your actual score. So you can see now it is 27%. But then even though the 27% is low, that's not the only thing that's will determine your plagiarism. Remember, it's called similarity checker. Plagiarism is not only about the percentage, it's about the sentence structure. So now let's look at this. If you look at this, if you analyze this report now, if you click on, let's look at this one now. If you click on one, you will see that. Can you see that the sentence structure? Okay, no, this is title. So let me exclude this. But let me take any of these ones. Okay, let's look at this one. This is 36. Now, can you see it's showing you the source? The findings of this review were reported based on this. Now look at this. The findings of this review. So it's verbatim. You see? So that is plagiarism. Your sentence structure should not be 100% similar to somebody's work. So you have to find another way to restate all these things using a different academic writing style. Let me see whether there's another example of plagiarism here. Let's see. Now look at this one, 31. All these highlights, you have to go through all of them and be sure that they don't have the same sentence structure. Now let's look at this one. So you can see low and middle income countries, full stop. The number, okay, is not plagiarism, but let's look at this one, 51. Glucose lowering therapy have been shown to. Have you seen that? That is the same sentence structure. So that is plagiarism. It has the same sentence structure. So your essay should not have a similar, or it shouldn't be verbatim with a published article. Anywhere you get it, this Turnitin will find it. So there is no shortcut. So the earlier you start reading and start summarizing, the better for you. So look at this one now. Shared cultural, okay, they said legacy. But look at, even though you change this one, look at this one, ancestry, language, history, diet. See, are you seeing that it's copied work? That is plagiarism. Copied work. So there are skills for summarizing. Let me look at this one. Okay, see, this is the source. Be self-defined, allowing, can you see? Be self-defined, allowing the individual. That is plagiarism. How can you have up to how many words in the same sequence? No exchange. See this one. In confirmed through information on parental, now look at this one. It is frequently established or reinforced through. So that is the plagiarism we are talking about. Even though this thing is okay, but then it is still plagiarism. That's the truth. So after submitting your essay, you must beyond looking at the score, you must take time to download the copy. So if you want to download this thing, just click on this small arrow here, click on it, click on current view, and then download your report as PDF. Then you now take time to paraphrase all these areas that have been highlighted. This is a sample. This is just a sample of somebody's work. I'm just giving an example. So it will download for you. So you can see still saying preparing the load. So it will download for you, and then you're able to now check somebody's work. Okay. All right. So that is Turnitin for you. That's Turnitin for you. So sorry. What's happening? Okay. So can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes, I
we
can
are
see.
done with that one. Let's go to the next one. So go back to the dashboard. Go back to dashboard. Now assessing. So we are done with this assignment. So sorry. Okay, then to submit your assignment, your exam is also here. So you click on final submission. Okay. This is where you submit your report. If you submit it, you cannot change it again. So you have to make sure that you submit the correct work. Make sure you submit the correct work. Then another thing that you need to take note of is, you see this thing. This is what you determine. This is how they mark your essay. So you need to take note of the criteria of level 7 writing. Look at what they are looking at and the scores. Each one has a score. The structure, the spelling, the grammar, the appropriate language, organization, coherence, wide reading. You see, wide range of reading so reading wide, reflective writing, that is in-depth and creative application, using Harvard referencing. So it's better you use EndNote to avoid making mistakes in your referencing. Academic structure. Then your essay should address the learning outcome. Should address the learning outcome. Learning outcome. So learning outcome, we'll talk about that one. So if you write an essay, even if it's good and it's not addressing the learning outcome, you will fail. So it's not about writing, you have to focus on the learning outcome. And you can see the things that are required here. Comprehensive, new evidence, not old evidence. Sometimes if you're doing your literature search, anything that is beyond 5 to 10 years, 10 years maximum is old. Any article that is beyond 5 to 10 years maximum, unless you're quoting, you're doing a definition. If you're doing a definition, yes, you can define what is beyond 10 years. But if it's just other things, but if you're defining, no problem. So then you can see critical writing. See it? Okay. So the voice, you see here, they said level of reasoning, intuition, and perception. And synthesis. Synthesis means using one or two or three authors that say the same thing. That's synthesis. So for you to be able to read different materials and bring them together, that is synthesis. Okay, so somebody wants to join. I don't know how to admit again because I don't know how. Okay, so let me just continue. Five minutes left in my meeting. Okay, so this meeting, so we couldn't do much. I don't know whether I want to join again or what. Okay, I don't know. It depends on you guys. If you guys are tired, we'll stop it today. The next time, but I have just 5 minutes remaining. So let me just round up where we start. We did only Canvas today. So this is what we use to mark your essay: arguments, perspective, intuition. Then the last one is when you now come to. Let me go back to dashboard. To the dashboard. So when you open the courses here, you click on your module handbook. That's where you get everything about the course. You see it here. You download the module handbook. Download your module handbook. When you download your module handbook, you click on this link here, this Talis, talis.com, this thing. When you click on it, it will show you, if I open it now, you see all the books that you need to read for the course. That's where you get them. You see all the books here? They have given you books. It doesn't mean that these are the only books, but at least for a start, this is where you get your books. So if you click on the books themselves, you can see this one is 3 of 3 copies available. If you click on it, you copy this thing. This is in floor 2 of the library, and this is the class mark number 362.1094 WIS, and this is the author. You copy it and then go to floor 2 and get it using this number. If you have any question, you can ask the librarian to help you to get the book. So that's how to get your book from the library, to get your course materials. So that is when they upload your course material. They will do that for you. So this model handbook is very important. Then if you click on modules, you will see all your lectures, week 1, week 2, week 3, just like that. So they'll be uploading it. So you need to be checking them, once in a while, check them. So they'll be uploading it. That's, you say under modules, that's where you see your distance. So your under grades, you see your score. One more thing, please remember that your first attempt is your in fact, that's the only last attempt to score. There's nothing like I will score 70 on second attempt. The maximum score you score on second attempt is 40. So it's either you put in your best now or you can never get above 40 again. I hope you guys are following me. Hello?
Yeah, we are following. Yes, we are.
So this point is important. The best time you can pass and get your 70 or 80 is on the first attempt. The second attempt, even if you like cry from now till tomorrow, is then the maximum thing you can get is 40. So take note of that. It's very important. Some of us, we didn't take, nobody, gave us, like, we didn't meet our predecessors. Yeah, that's all. So I think that is all about Canvas, the most important things that you need to see in Canvas. Then I think something about research. If they're giving you seminar in research, please take it very serious. That seminar might be the difference between you passing and failing. Your research seminar, take it very serious. It's very, very important. It's a group work, and people don't take group work serious. But when the final scores will come out, that's when you will know that it is very, very important. So please take it very, very serious. It's very important that you take it very serious. Okay, so I think I'm done with Canvas here. I'm showing you. So I don't know how many minutes is remaining again for me. Let me see. It's missed. I have five minutes recording. I have 5 minutes more, but it's still going. Oh, it's not stopping. Maybe it's unlimited. I don't know.
The time will continue to go. No, let's not look at time. I beg.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's why we paid millions to come now. They shouldn't be giving us limited one. Okay, so let's do portal. So we are done with Canvas, right? The next one we need to do is the eVision. So when you click on your eVision, you log in. Sign in. Okay, so click here to sign in. So because I'm already inside the school, it will just log me on automatically. Okay, but it cannot log me on when outside the school. If I'm using personal laptop, I have to log in. So here is where you click on your module marks. Okay, this is where you click on your module marks. Anything that you put here will be reflected. Your marks will be uploaded here. Okay, so now if you log into your Canvas, I want to show you something, that your exam question has already been set even before you even before you started the course. When you go into your introduction to pre-public health, you see this one. You see this thing? Are you seeing it? That is your exam question. Case study: demonstrate a critical understanding of health and apply it to a public health problem. That's your question. Number 2, social policy. The same thing. That's your question. If you check your eVision, that's your exam. So anyhow you want to do it, start now as you start reading. That's for your first semester. So all of the other things are there. So that is all for your eVision. Or then update your contacts address whenever.
Sorry, I have a question.
Yeah.
The exams that you talked about now, are they going to be essays that we'll do and submit, or like at home, or is going to be in the hall, exam hall?
No. There's no exam hall. It's only epidemiology that is exam hall. Other ones, you sit down and write your essay over time. As they start teaching you, they'll be giving you tips on how to go about the essay. For now, you cannot even attempt the essay because before you attempt, you must read something. You must know there are some things that they teach you. But I'm just giving you an insight so that you know what is ahead. I mean, so that you not go and relax. 1 year is very small. Okay, so update your contact address as you're changing your address. Update it so that for your term letter for work, always update it. So I think that is all for eVision. Nothing much here. So let's go straight to. I'm done with this one. We don't need all these ones. The most important one that you need again is your IT services here. Your IT services. So I hope you guys are following me. See here, IT services, right? You click on
Yeah,
it.
we're following.
Good. So when you click on your IT services, if you want to print, is under IT services. If you want to install, part of the school fees you pay involves you have access to Microsoft 365, all the apps in Microsoft 365. Once you have your student email, you can easily access them. So if you're using a personal laptop, just click on this link and then sign in with your school email and password. I'm already signed in. Okay. Now you will now click on install. You see here, you click on install Office. This is where you install it. So if you don't have Office 365 now is the time you can install it. Install Office 365. Just click on it, it will download. It will install all these things at the same time. All these packages here at the same time for you. Okay. So that is that. Next thing is understanding your OneDrive. OneDrive. So if you're using a personal laptop, you just go to www.onedrive.com. That is part of Office 365. So that's your cloud storage. Okay, it will bring out here. You just you log in, click on sign in. Use your school email to sign in. Okay, here, just use your school email and sign in from your personal laptop. Okay, so you store your documents here, all your documents on the cloud. Don't store it on the computer because you can type your essay and something will happen to your PC and then you will lose your essay. So make sure you store your documents on the cloud here. Okay, you can create a new folder. You can create, just put in all your materials, just store them. Okay, as you're writing, just store all of them. All right, so okay, that is for OneDrive. So this is where you just click on upload here. You upload your files in the cloud, in the server. So now when you come to school, maybe if you don't, when you come to school and you don't have your laptop, you just come here, click on the Windows, to log into any computer, click on the Windows, you see OneDrive here. Just click on it. Automatically, you are logged in. It will synchronize. That thing that you uploaded in your laptop at home, it will synchronize. You will see them here. Okay. So my laptop was not good, so I depended on the library throughout. So I just save my documents here. So even if you don't have a laptop, you can comfortably work with any of the computers. Just make sure that you see this OneDrive, make sure you save your things here, not in other places. Not in other places. Save them inside the cloud. So that in that way you will not lose your files. Okay.
Hello. Sorry for cutting you short.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Okay.
The library now,
Yeah.
are there personal rooms like
Y-
personal spaces, or it will be like a hall with cubicles and all that? Because you said you're in the library and you are able to talk without disturbing others that are
Yeah.
in the library. So are there personal spaces like rooms?
It's not. We have rooms for group discussion, but I've not seen personal spaces. You
Okay.
can in floor 2 and floor 1, you don't make noise. You don't
Okay.
talk there. But if you come to floor -1, that's floor 01. That's -1.
Hmm.
There you can talk. So it's an
Okay.
open space.
Okay.
Yeah. But you
And
don't. If you want to read or do personal study, is floor 1 and floor 2.
okay, but all the floors have systems.
Yes, everywhere. Yes, I system everywhere. So okay. So let's continue. So I've
Hello,
shown how
hello,
to,
Tony.
yeah.
Is Shemlore here?
Okay.
Okay, so going back to the person that said, so there are desktops everywhere, but not like every table has a desktop. Okay, then there are some places, Tony, that's there are some spaces like when you walk towards Maria's office. I think that should be ground floor where there are
Okay,
like
okay,
some
yeah, in the librarian
there's
side.
something like a small cubicle where you can be all alone by yourself and do whatever you want to do. But
Oh.
like Tony said, you are not permitted to talk like that, even though some people break the rules and they can actually be walked out. But in floor -1, then that other room where there are plenty, the computer laboratory and all of that. I'm even surprised that you guys have not gone for the library
Please,
tour.
they should do.
Please, you need to find time to go do tour there.
Yeah. Thank you
All
very
right.
much. Njere, for
Thank
that.
you for
Thank you
this
very much.
information. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So what else again? So I'm done with OneDrive. Let's just go to the softwares now. So I've talked about OneDrive. Let's talk about okay. What is remaining here is just your IT and library. So under IT services, I've talked about your printing. So if you want to print, simple, just come here under IT services. I don't know where to approve this guy that is trying to join now. Because
Oh, I'm approving them. No.
oh, all right, okay. So, like I said, you come to IT services here. Now we are talking about Microsoft 365. We'll talk about the Wi-Fi that they're using in the library is Eduroam. So you log in with your school email and password to connect. So your printing and scanning is here. Just click on it. I'm using the easy way, and that's the way I know the way I use. So just click on this this link here. So click on it to take you to where you will sign in. You just sign in. Okay. Then choose a file that you want to print. Maybe I want to print this one. I'll click on it. Click on next. Okay. So okay, it doesn't print. What? Okay, it didn't recognize. Let me just choose Microsoft Documents. Okay, this one. Click on next. Okay. All right. So you just wait for it to say printing so now you're saying awaiting processing. So you just wait for it to say so printing. So you go to that's all. You go to the machine and swipe your card and select pull print and print a document. That's all. So that's how to print. So sometimes if you're not used to reading online, it's advisable that you print your PowerPoints because sometimes you think that you don't have work why there's work, but if you print it as the lectures are coming, you're printing it will be reminding you that you have a lot of work to do. But if you're just reading it online, because you are not touching the material, you will not know that you have a lot of work to do. Okay. All right. So I'm
Sorry,
done.
Tony, you said something about swapping your card. Does that mean that you're going to pay for the printing?
Okay. Yeah. If you want to, yeah. For now, printing is free. I don't know when they will end it. So, but if you want to load in money to your card, you go to the library, you meet them, tell them that you want to add money. You give them your card, and tell them how much you want to load. Maybe just put
Sorry,
£5.
so sorry, this printing can only be done in the library, if I'm correct.
Yes, only be done in the library. Yes. So, but what I've done now,
Tony,
you can do it on your house. So, like what I've done now, you can upload this thing in your house and come to the library and print it. So it doesn't matter.
Tony.
Yeah.
When did printing become free?
I think since this new set, I've been seeing it.
You've been printing for free.
No, I mean since this new set, not me now.
No. I want because okay.
In our own time, it was not free. I don't know why they actually
It
started
wasn't
doing
free
free.
for us. But anyway, I don't have a problem with it. I just want to be sure that we're giving them the right information. So
Yeah,
let everybody load let everybody load their card.
Okay.
the
You
card,
need to load your card. It's seven pence per page.
the page.
For
Okay.
colored, I think 3 pence or 4 pence for what did you call this other one? Black and white and photocopy.
Okay, that's 4 pence for black and white.
The last time I did, it was 4 pence. The
Okay.
printing was 7.
7 pence. Okay.
Yes.
All
Per
right.
page.
Okay, sorry. For let's say I have I'm at home and I have my printer. I can print. Do I need to come to the library to print since I have a
No,
boss document?
no, you don't need. No, you don't need to come to library. You can print on anywhere. If you don't like if the library is too costly, you can print outside. It does not must you must use the printer here. Okay. All right. So I'm done with that. Let's go back to IT services again. Um, you can borrow laptops in the library. That one is the practical stuff. You need your school ID and you need to set up your library PIN. So for you to set up your library PIN, you just log in, come here, click on set library PIN, and type in your any four digit number that you like. So with that four digit number, you'll be able to, if you don't have a laptop, you can borrow a laptop and use it within the library within 24 hours and return it. You have to return it within 24 hours. And the laptop must not leave the library. You can only use it inside the library. So when you come to the library, you ask the librarian on how to borrow a laptop. They'll teach you how to do that. That's in case you don't have a laptop. All right. So I think okay. I don't know, but I think the school there's a laptop loan fund or something. I'm not sure because I never use it. So find out if there is a way to get a loan.
Yeah, there's a laptop loan.
So I don't know how to do it. So I can't talk much about it. All right.
I,
So
I keep telling people, sorry for cutting you short, please.
mm,
That laptop loan is not necessary. I have somebody who tried to apply for it. But the process is headache inducing too.
mm,
Laptops around here that are quite pricey. So why putting yourself in another 1,000 plus pounds or 2,000 pounds extra for
mm,
something that's, please just borrow, like I told you when I was discussing with the class that Tony is my friend and he will be coming up and all of that. I know that a lot of us did not even have to use our personal laptops, and Tony is one good example. You really don't need your personal laptop. You don't need to bring out that laptop from the library. There are enough desktops within this library that are fast enough. If you want the laptop, you can borrow, just upload your document, put it in a cloud. The following day that you come, you can actually take another laptop and use for the same thing. It's not necessary that you have one that you take home or you want to buy. I don't know, Sha, but for people who are still trying to pay their school fees, I will not advise that you take another 1,600 pounds, 2,000 pounds loan
mm.
to go
I don't
buy
know.
another laptop.
Is it each 1,000 something? Okay. Thank you very much for that contribution. So let's see. Okay, I'm done with computers. Let me look at this Zoom. Whether that's not what I was trying to tell you is here. Okay, yeah. Because they said visit bradford-ac-uk.zoom.us to sign in. That's if you're using your laptop. This is a link that you use to sign in. So when you click on it, it will open. Just you click on join. Okay. Then I don't know because there is no Zoom meeting actually, so I cannot. But I think you enter your ID and then your school email. But when that time comes, it will be clearer. So let me not disturb myself. So IT services. So the last one is that you need is your software. So as part of your school fees, you have access to EndNotes, MATLAB, all the softwares here, MATLAB, Minitab. But the one that is important that you need to know, if I were you, I would go and learn how to use NVivo and learn how to use SPSS. And then EndNotes. These are the three softwares you need to know. NVivo is in case you are doing qualitative research. I don't know the type of research that they'll bring out for you to do. If you have to do primary research at this time around, you may need to know how to use NVivo. It's not a must that you use NVivo to do the site, but it's better. At least you add it to your CV that you can use NVivo. So if you and then SPSS. So if I want to install my EndNotes. The instructions are here. Just click on this one. Click on the EndNotes and then allow it to open. So you can see it has already downloaded. See it here. This is the software. So you install it inside your personal laptop. This is EndNote version 9. You can see ENX9. So this is version 9. So the one that you can install in your personal laptop is version 9. But the one in the library is version 20. That's the latest version. The EndNote in the library is the latest version. Yeah, this one. That's version 20. So, but they have similar interface, though not exactly. So this is your EndNote version 20. So that one, when you install it, maybe you'll do another tutorial, but it's also straightforward. Just download it and then install it in your server. So first thing you need to do is to go to this website, myendnoteweb.com. That's where you go to create your account. Go to my EndNote web. Take note of the website, myendnoteweb.com. So you create your school account, use your school account and password, and then sign in, and then okay, I think I don't even know my password again, but this is where you go. You create your own account, your own EndNote account. Make sure you know your username and your password, and then I don't know if there's time we can still do EndNotes, but let's see how far we can go. So that's for EndNotes. Then for SPSS, the same thing. Just click on this PDF, download it. When you click on it, follow the instructions here. It said, first of all, you need to get the license code. So you click on this form here. Click on this form. Click on that form. Okay, then click on IT services. Click on make an IT request. Click on SPSS and NVivo. Okay, click say I have read. So which one do I want the license key? I want for SPSS. Select the latest version, version 28. Click on submit. So when you submit it, you will get an email. Very soon you get an email that the license key is in your email. So for me to access my email, just click on your portal, come to this place here. The email is here to enter. So but click on view all. So it will enter after some minutes. It's automatic. So they will send you a license key that you can use to install the EndNotes in your laptop, personal laptop. But if you're using SPSS in the library, there is no need for all this stuff, all this stress. So that is about SPSS. Complete. Okay, so you just follow the instructions. See, everything is here. Just follow the instruction how to install it. Enter your activation codes. This is even the zip file itself for SPSS. The latest version is even here. You download it from here. Click on this, it will download. And that's all. Okay. So start learning how to use SPSS if you can. Okay, so I think that's a measure for IT services. Then the last one is library. So remember there is library in Canvas. I've said that one. Then there's library. Okay, wait, it looks like we didn't even do library in Canvas, did we? Canvas, I only emphasize on academic writing. Oh. Huh? Language support sent classes. Where is that library now? Similar, there's a library in this I don't know where it is again. Is it I'm in Canvas now. Where is it? Language support.
Just go down to Canvas, normal Canvas.
This Canvas, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Just go there, you see possibilities where you can find some materials and some research articles. Is that what you're talking about?
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Come down to courses.
Anyway, okay, courses.
Then
okay, I don't know where it is.
Come here.
Don't worry. Let me continue.
Fine, see it there.
Okay.
Then go up. No. Move down a little. Go down, go down. Go down again. Go down.
Okay. All right. Please let me just pick an important call now, please. Okay, so let's continue. I need to round up very soon. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Sorry, okay, it's still recording. Wow, I didn't know. It's still recording, thank God. I thought it has cut to. Okay, so I need to do end notes. I wish I can do end notes so that this thing will be complete in one sitting. So I was talking about library, very important. So when you come to the portal, click on this library here. Click on this library here. Click on library resources. So in library, there are two important links you must know. The first one is catalog, this one here. This catalog, it talks about all the books in the library. While this one, summon, talks about journals and books included. So summon is the grandfather, then this one is the father. I'll be the child. So if I want to access books, this web catalog is, when you click on it, if you're using a computer, you use this one. If you're using a phone, it's AirPack. But generally, just click on web catalog and then type in the book you want, public health. Okay. Type in the book you have, public health. Okay, so you see books. So you can see this catalog is only ebooks and hard copy books only. Ebooks, hard copy books. So like this one, if I click on this one, I'll see this place, full text access. Click on it. So it will take you to a place where you can log in. I don't know this one. This one, it looks like we don't have access to it. Okay, access to your institution. Okay, so let me click on it. I don't know why it's not. Let me see. University of Bradford. Not all the books that we have access to. So, but most of the books we have access to them. Many of them. Let me see whether this one will go. Let me see. Okay, it looks okay. We have successfully logged in. So how can I read my book now? This one. Okay. So I don't know what's happening here. It's just taking me to so many places. So let me go back. Library. Like I said, come here. Go to your summon. Summon is for everything, both journal, both journal, um, both journal and books in the library. I mean, both online journals and books in the library. You can get them through your summon. So let me look at this one now. I want to get something. Why am I not getting health promotion? Maybe I'm looking for a book on health promotion. Health promotion in the library. Health promotion. Okay, so now you can see if I check on this one, it will give me the books in the library. Can you see library catalog? So this one are the books in the library. If I check on this one, so this is the same thing as that web catalog that we saw that time. So if I need this one is an ebook, so I can't get it, but I have access to it. Just click on it, click on this link, and then it will take you to where you can read it. Okay, you say read online. Just click on online, and then you can read the book here, right? So you have access to the book. You can read. It's 533 pages. Okay, so let me look at, if it's a hard copy book, all these ones you can read online. Let me see. I'm looking for hard copy book. Hard copy. Let me see. Go down, 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 down. Oh, these ones are ebooks. Ebooks. Okay. Like this one is book. You see? Can you see this one? This is a book. Are you seeing available? Can you see that? So you just click on it. That is in floor 1, 613 HUB. So you copy this class mark and go to the library and search for the name of the book using this code here in floor 1. So that's how you get your books. Okay. So if you want to cite this, I'm going to end notes soon, but let me say this one. If you want to reference this material after reading it, you click on this thing, cite this item, this quotation mark, click on it, and then click on export as. Okay, you export as endnotes. There are 2 formats that we can export your document as. You can export them as endnotes, or you can export them as RIS. So when you go to some journals, you will not see endnote, you see RIS. So you select it, RIS format. So let me click on this one. So if I click on it now, it will download the file. So all I need to do is to just open it with endnotes, and then it will enter into my endnotes. So we do endnotes. Let me just finish this one. So that is all. So I want only the books in the library, but if I want both journals, I just uncheck this one. So this time around, I have access to everything. So your summon gives you access to everything, both journals. If you want only journals, you just click on scholarly and peer-reviewed journals. If you want to see only journals here, so you can see. So these are journal articles. You can see the open access PDF available. So I'll just click on this one to see where I can read the file. Okay, full text online. Click on it. You see, view PDF. So we have access to many journals here. So you can download it and read the article. Okay, so and then one I forgot now, I'm remembering it. One skill that you need to learn very well in order to write your essay is the skill of being able to read a journal article. Being able to read a journal article. You know that we are not used to reading it. So there is a skill on how to read, how to appraise an article. Like this article now, if you read it, if you read the abstract, you should be able to get the aim of the article and then get the conclusion. Get the aim, get the objectives, get the which method was used, what are the main results. So sometimes you don't necessarily need to read the whole article. Like if I'm the one reading, because of time, you can just rush, check intro, check the abstract. If I don't understand it, I will rush and see if I can see the aim of that. That's the aim of the article. Can you see this one? The main objective of the study immediately without even reading. So I've gotten the aim here. I've gotten the aim of the study immediately. So now I know the aim. Which method was used? In order to assess this, I am looking at it. Which method was used? Randomized. It was a randomized control trial. I've gotten it. And meta-analysis. That's the method. I've gotten it already. So what are the main results that were found in this study? What are the key results? If you look at here, outcome and mechanism. So you now take your time and read to know what are the key results. If I don't have time to read the key results, I just go straight to the conclusion. The conclusion. What is the author's point of view? Just scroll down, go straight to the conclusion. What is the main finding? Overall, this review has outlined the set of the art. So this is the summary of this article. So this topic is under critical appraisal. So you need to write it down, watch videos on YouTube on how to appraise an article. Start now to do it because you help you for your essay. You may not have time to read all the articles because there are many things to quote. So you just need to go straight, be fast when you're reading an article, journal articles. Okay, so let's see. So I think it's time for us to do end notes so that this will be complete. I think end note is what's remaining now. So I've shown you how to get your books, your articles. I've shown you how to get the books for every course, right? I said you go to Canvas, okay, click on the course material, go to module handbook, click download the handbook. Why is it wasting time? Okay, so click on this here. Then click on this. That's how you get the material, the textbooks that you need. Then you go to the library and get them. So that's a brief recap. So now it's time for us to do endnotes, and then I hope I'll be able to do it in 15 minutes or so. So I'll start with the easy way. The easy way is to go to my endnote web. After the see it here, this website, myendnoteweb.com. Click on there, click on it, enter. Okay, create your account with them. Okay, let me see. I don't know why my account. I think I've changed my listing now. Let me see. Have I? Yeah, I think I've changed my email. That's why. So once you are able to successfully log in to your EndNote account, okay. So this is your EndNote web. There are two ways you can use your EndNotes. The first one is either you use your EndNote web or you use EndNote desktop. So I myself, I prefer using the EndNote desktop. So I myself, I prefer using the EndNote desktop for my own. It's faster for me. I don't have time to start searching, and network. So let's go straight. So once you're able to create an account, that's all you need. I'm done with this EndNote web. I'm not using it. So I'll just log out. I'm done with this. I know my password. I know my email, the email I use for it. So that's all. So when you come to any library computer, the first thing to do to avoid problems is to, anytime you log into any new computer, first thing is to create a new library, a brand new one. Don't use the old one. Just create a brand new, any computer at all. So how do I do that? Just search for EndNotes. In any library computer, just open your EndNotes. Okay. Don't use this one to avoid technical issues. There are a lot of issues here. Create a new library. Let me create it. Store it in your videos. Store it in your videos. Save. Once you create a new library, the software will activate. It will open. If you don't create a new library, it's not going to open. You must create a library or use an old library, right? So after doing that, next thing you click on synchronize. Synchronize now. So I want to synchronize it with my account. Okay. So now I'm going to enter the details I used. Oh, sorry. So I'll just sign in those details. Are you seeing that? So my email is now showing. Can you see that it will download all those things that are there now on the EndNote web? Are you seeing this? Are you seeing it? The numbers are coming from the EndNote web, so it's synchronizing immediately. So any day you come to any library laptop, just synchronize. There's no need of using EndNote web. If you can synchronize, there's no need. So it's downloading all my articles, all the references I have there. Downloading them. You can see the numbers are just changing. Okay, so that is how to sign in. Next one, let's go to Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word. Just open your Word. If you're using your personal computer, you need to install the EndNotes plugin. Personal computer. This thing is not there, so you have to install it. Just browse on how to install EndNote plugin. EndNote plugin for Microsoft software is simple. I think, let me see whether I'll be able to get it. Let me sign in here. Let me sign in and see. That's for personal laptop. If you're using the library laptop, there is no need. You don't need it. Okay, so go to downloads. Go to downloads. Can you see down? Sorry, where is it now? Cite while you read. Yes. So download for Windows or Mac. So let me click on this one. So you can see that EndNote what plugin is a plugin, not a software. EndNote plugin. So once you run this executable file, it will install it inside your Microsoft, or you will see this thing here. This thing here. Remember, you're using EndNote version 9 for your personal laptop. This one is EndNote version 20 for library laptop. So how do we cite? First of all, you click on EndNote here, go to this style, select another style. We are using Harvard Brad, depending on, yeah, for public health is Harvard Brad we're using. So I just type H. So select Harvard Brad, not Harvard, select Harvard Brad. Okay. All right. So now I've changed my style. So let me go and download some articles that I will use for this training. Let me cut off all these things. Okay, so let me download new articles now. Okay, so let's say you go to your portal. I need access to journals. Go to portal, go to library, come here, go to your summon. Remember, I think I said there are many databases that we can use. If you want to get the list of databases, when you come to here, you click on library, okay, go to databases here. You will see, select your faculty, like your own is health studies, click on this one, click on databases, okay, so you will see the databases that we can use to search. Okay, so generally MBase, I think MBase is the largest also. MBase, Medline, and CINAHL. MBase, Medline, CINAHL, and PubMed, at least. Okay, and then Scopus, Web of Science. These are the common ones that we can use. I think 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then Cochrane is for if you're doing systematic reviews. You use Cochrane mainly if you're doing systematic reviews. That's where you get systematic reviews. So that's how you get. So you can see all these names here. Medline, CINAHL, just write it down. So if I want to access any of these databases, I'll come to the library, click on my summon, click on my summon here, then just type in the name, anyone that you want to access. So let's say I want to access CINAHL, just type in CINAHL, type in the name of the database. You see this link here, open it. Okay, so we are already in CINAHL already. If you want to change database, you can come here, select other ones. You see Medline, you see APA, PsycInfo. So you can change any of the database, anyone you want. So now I want to write an essay on obesity in adults. So I'll just type it. Okay. This one is a different topic. So let me remove this one. Okay, so obesity in adults. Enter. So can you see? So I just changed this into I want articles that are not more than 5 years. If I don't say anything in 5 years, I can increase it to 10 years. Okay, but let me just 2010 to, let's say 2022 minus 10, 2012. So past 10 years. So I'll get those articles. Okay. Then I want peer-reviewed journals only. Peer-reviewed journals. Let me see. Is there any way I can see get peer-reviewed journals? Okay, it's not, the link is not here. Anyway, so if I want these things, if I want to, maybe I'm looking at obesity. This one is dealing with what I want. Okay, just select it. Scroll down. This one, obesity. Yeah. So check your titles, screen titles. Select this one. I have 3 now. Okay. So if I want to open each and every one of them, just open. Like this one, I like the article. It's talking about obesity and autism. So I will need to cite it. So after reading the article, now you can see I'm trying to read the article now. You see, I'm trying to read the article. So if I see something that is important that I need to, that means I need to cite this article. So you will see where they said exports. Sometimes you see sites, sometimes you see exports, they're the same thing. So sites, okay. So in that sense, can you see this one? Export to bibliography software. You have EndNote, ProSite, any one of them, just click on it, select EndNotes, direct export in RIS format. Click on save. Okay, so once you save it, you should be able to download it. I'm already signed out. So that's one for signal, how to get the citation. Or if you don't like that, you can also cite from here. This one is for, you can also cite directly from here. Okay, you click on EndNote, and then now I have downloaded this. So what I will do is to do was click on open. Now I'm not selecting EndNote online because I'm using EndNote desktop. I just select this one, only EndNotes. Then click on OK. Okay. Once I click on OK, you can see this is the article that I want to cite. So I'll first of all click on it to highlight it. Okay, I can use this one or this one. Then I'll come to my Microsoft Word where I'm typing what I'm typing. I will now click on insert. Click on the small arrow here. There are two ways to insert EndNote. You can use either this one or this one. So let's use it. Let's check the first one. If I click on the first one, I need to search either by name, the author, or year, or title, anyone. So I'll come back, check the name. The name is Glanville. This is the surname. So I'll come back and now I'll type it, Glanville. So I don't like this route because it's long, it's stressing me. So I'll just click on insert. You see? Now my references has appeared. I'll just type references, then go back. So I'll just press Control Enter, Control and Enter to push it to the next page. I'll push it down, 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 so that's not disturb me. So as I type in, EndNote will be giving you all your references here. Okay. So now I've done the first one. Then I want to type again. Maybe I'll get another article again. This time around, let's say, let's check another database. Let's say something like Scopus now. Something like Scopus. Let's open that one and see. Let's see whether we get anything in obesity, anything that talks about obesity. Just type obesity. Search. Okay, I want open access journals, the one I can easily access. So limit to it. Okay, so now maybe I've read this. Let me assume that I've read this one. This is an open access article, and I like it. So and I want to cite. Let me open it first. Okay. So see, this is the abstract. If you watch, you will see view PDF. So when you click on view PDF, it will open the full document. Can you see this article now? You can download it and then read. But I want to cite it. So I'll go back. So can you see export? So just look at anywhere you see export or cite. Different websites have different way for their own. So here now I'm not seeing EndNotes, but I'm seeing RIS format. So I will just click on RIS. Click on export. It will download. I'll click on open. Okay, can you see? So I'll click on it first. Okay, then I'll now come here and type. I want to quote what he said. I will now come here. See, I'm not using the first one, I'm using the second one. Insert selected what? Citation, because I have already selected it before. So I don't need to bother about the name. So that's the faster way. So if you select it before, you don't need to bother. Just come here, click on insert selected what? Citation. Now let's scroll down and see whether EndNote has done it. Can you see? EndNote has already organized it, everything for you. You don't need to do it manually. So that's the second one. Now let's talk about books, citing books. So let's say you have your reading lists. These are reading lists. Let me search for public health. Public health. Yeah, public health is here. Oh, search. Is here? Okay, I'm not seeing anything. So let me use my canvas. My canvas reading list for introduction to public health. Module handbook. Open here. This is a reading list, Talis. So I want this one. Okay. So now maybe maybe I've been reading this book and I want to cite it. So what I'll do, I'll just copy the title of the book, come to library, go to your summon again and paste it inside it. So you paste it inside it, click on enter. Okay. Can you see the book here? This is a book now. This is the book I'm reading, hard copy book. So you just click on cite this item, export as what? EndNote. You see it? Okay, so I'll just click on it and then, so this is the book here and I want to cite it now. So type what I want to type and then remember I've already highlighted it before now. So click on insert selected citation. You see it? So that is for books. Then the last one is what if for gray documents like government documents, WHO websites. So let's say I want to know about tuberculosis. I'm writing my essay is on tuberculosis. Okay, WHO guideline. So I'm reading and I want to cite this. Maybe I want to say that 1.5 million people died from TB in 2020. So I like this information. I want to put it in my essay. So first thing, you just copy the website address. Okay. Then come to references, click on new reference. Here, click on this down arrow. You can see there are many types, but so go down, just select web page here, web page. Okay. The author is World Health Organization. That's the author, World Health Organization. Okay, so okay, the year is what? The year of this research. When was it done? Where is that web page? I don't know where it is again now. I have so many things open now. Okay, let me just use the last one. I have so many things open. Where is the web page? Okay. So which year is this article? There's no date here, but if I scroll down, I can see 2022 WHO. So this is in 2022. I'll come back here. Put 2022. What's the title? The title is tuberculosis. That's the title of the web page. So come here. Tuberculosis. This is the publisher. Publisher is WHO. So access year. Which year? What's today's date? Today is 2022. And what's today's date? Today's date is 4th September. Then what's the URL? The website. You just copy it. Come back here. What's the website? The URL. Just put it here. And that is it. Just save. So that's how to cite it. So I'll now close. Once you close it, you check it is already highlighted. Yeah, click on it, then come back. So you can say WHO, you can just type something. Click on insert selected citation. Okay, good. So now, can you see that our World Health is not showing? It's only organization that is showing. So that's a problem. It's not showing World Health Organization. It's only showing only organization. So the reason is that because Harvard Brad only Harvard Brad recognizes surnames. So this is a surname. The surname of this person is Koja. Surname of this person is Glanville. So it recognizes surname, not first name. So for us to set this thing in a proper format, you just click on this thing, click on your EndNotes, come to edit and manage citation. So edit and manage citation, click on edit reference. So now you can see that our Harvard brother recognized this thing, organization, as the surname, right? So, but I want to tell Harvard brother that the surname for this thing now is these 3-letter words. These 3 words is the surname. So I'll put comma at the end here to show, for it to show that everything before the comma is the surname. If I want words to be the surname, I'll put my comma here. Okay, let's do the word now as surname and save. Okay, so now, okay, let's update. So click on EndNote, come to update. If you update now, and you see that word is now the surname. Okay, so that is Harvard Brad for you. Harvard Brad for you, the one we're using in our listing. So I'll click on it, go back again. Well, this time I want the 3 words to be the surname. I don't want words, I want 3 of them. Click on edit reference, then remove this surname, this thing here, and then put it here. Most times, if you are dealing with organizations, you make sure you put your comma at the end. So save. So then, okay, then after saving, you come back again, click on EndNotes, click on updates. So once you update it, can you see it now? Is now showing World Data Organization as the surname 2022. So that's how to do cite your organizations. Then let's talk about page numbers. Okay, let's talk about citing more than one author. So if I'm typing according to, let's say I say something and I want these 3 authors that are saying it, synthesis. So I'll just come back to my EndNotes, select the authors. I'll go to all references. So let me say maybe 3 authors said something. I'll select one. I'm holding down my control key to select. So holding down my control key, select 1, 2, and 3. These are the 3 authors that said the same thing, right? So, and I want to cite them. So I've selected them already. I'll come back here, go to EndNotes, insert selected citation. Can you see? So EndNote has done the formatting, everything for me, the arrangements. So if you go back down, you see our reference list is just growing automatic. You see it? That's the beauty of EndNote. You don't need to bother your head about how to format your references. Okay, so that is citing multiple authors. Now, if I want to say according to World Health Organization, according to, now let me insert World Health Organization now. So according to, where is World Health Organization here? So let me insert this one. You can see that this thing is not in the correct format. Do you understand? It's not in the correct format. So, but I want it to be in the correct format according to World Health Organization without brackets. So what do we do here? Click on EndNotes. Click on your EndNotes. Select the citation you want to edit. Click on edit and manage citation. See under this formatting, select this small arrow. Select author year. So according to World Health Organization 2020, tuberculosis is defined as, you now continue what you are writing. Okay, as so. That's how to do it. You want to use according to, you want to mention the name of the author first. Okay, if you want to say maybe you want to say somebody argues that, something like that. So let's say you want to say that Richard argued that. So I'll come here and insert it again. Insert selected citation. So Wilkinson argued that something. So I'll click on this, go here, go to edit, select author here. Okay, so you see, Wilkinson argued that, you will now start writing. Now, if you want to quote somebody, let's say health, like most likely you must define health. That's not how you write it. So health is defined as, okay, something. Okay, let's say okay, public health. Public health has a long definition. So public health is defined as so something. Let's just you give a practical example. So public health is defined as is a long definition. Is a long definition. Okay, so let me just say you want to cite something like this. So something like this. Just copy it. I want to cite it. Okay, so if I want to remove all the formats, all the formatting in this thing now, you know, it has bold and you know, if you're pasting it in Microsoft Word, it will start. It will to avoid all those formatting problems. I can just go to the web browser and paste it inside it, then highlight it and copy it again. So I've removed the all the formatting in this text now. So copy it and come to my Microsoft Word. Paste it. Can you see? But assuming I just copied it like this and then paste in Microsoft Word, see, I'll start formatting again. You see, so and that's big work. So to avoid that, you can paste it in your web browser, or you can open Notepad. Just open your Notepad. Just your laptop. Type in Notepad. Paste that in there. Notepad will remove all the formatting from yours. So you can now copy it and paste. So that's the easiest way to remove any formatting from anything. So I want to, so now this is a long quote. I want to show you something. So this is a long quote. This is a long quote. Now, and I need to format this quote in a way that, you know, it's more than, I need to format it very well. So I'll remember it's a quote. I put my marks, right? Then I need to format this thing in a way that shows that it's a long quote. So I'll come here, come to my home tab. See this line here, this thing. Click on the arrow that is beside it. Click on line spacing options. Go to special here. Go to go to indentation here. So you can just say I want to do this one. Maybe I want to move it. You see, I want to move it by 2. This one, same thing. I want to move this one by 2 cm. Remove the space after paragraph 0. All right, so I'm done with this. So click on it. Okay, then you just justify it. So this is how to do your long quotes. Now, public health is defined as this. Then I need to put the person. Remember, it will be in italics. So control I, italics. So I need to put the person that said this thing now. And then because I'm quoting, I must put the page number. So let me put the person that said this thing. So let me just select any author I like, anybody I like. So click on cite. Now, but I need to put the page number because it's a quote, right? So for me to put the page number, I have to click on this thing, come to EndNote here, click on edit and manage citation, put in, maybe the page number is page 45. So this is where I put it. And click on OK. So that is how to cite your quote, a quote. This is the correct way to do it with EndNote. So you make sure you put the page number, and then so you have to play with EndNote, get used to it so that you will not struggle. And then as you are reading, make sure you are doing this, what I'm doing now. Either you are typing it in Word or you are writing them down in your jotter, so that towards exam, you know, you already have a catalog of authors that said what they said. So as they're teaching you and you're reading different textbooks, make sure you are referencing properly and managing it with this thing. All right, so I think then the last, I'm almost done. So now, when you have finished your whole essay and you want to now submit, you have to disconnect. Remember, there are codes that are running in the background here. So you need to disconnect. So you come to your EndNote, click on convert citations to bibliography. First of all, I need to save this thing first. Save it in anywhere I can remember. So more locations. Save it in browse videos. I like saving in videos. So let me save it first. So I've saved this one now. Then I'll come to EndNotes, click on Convert Citation to Bibliography, then Convert to Plain Text. You click on that. It tell you, are you sure? Say yes, okay, I'm sure. So you can see now EndNote has been disconnected. Distance, everything. So you can now do your final formatting if there's need. So this is what you submit, not that first one that has EndNote. This is the one that you submit. This one. So that is the end of our preliminary session. Thank you very much for your time. We have spent 2 hours. Wow. Is it 2 hours? Yes, it's exactly 2 hours. Okay, thank you. Any question? Hello?
Tony.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank-
I want to say that you have been so helpful. This is very, 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 very insightful and very explanatory. I want to appreciate you for this session that you've just done, and I pray that everything that you seek will always come through for you in Jesus' name. Thank you for this session. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.